Subscribers from all over the world have found Klaus's channel and started to enjoy Klaus's world. You notice something happening. You notice the channel is growing. And for the intro today, Klaus just wants to thank everybody. Some of you have supported Klaus and sent some great pictures and video clips. Like this great subscriber from Germany who sent this picture of his daughter in her very own Stop the Stupid shirt. Isn't she adorable? If you've got a cool picture of yourself in a Stop the Stupid shirt or with a Stop the Stupids mug, send it and Klaus will put you on YouTube. Like this subscriber who sent in her picture. She's a little bit shy and wants to remain anonymous. You guys have sent things in from all over the world, even video clips.
Hey, and my name's Jorg from Sweden, and I love Klaus's channel, man, and you should subscribe. Yeah. I gotta go to my yoga class now, man. Can I take this paper bag off?
That's right, subscribers from all over the world. All you have to do is record yourself on your iPhone and send that clip to Klaus, and Klaus will put you on the channel. Like this subscriber from New Zealand.
Do I get paid before or after I do this?
Yes, we're having lots of fun on this growing channel, and Klaus wants to include you all. So send me your pictures and your videos. Klaus will put you on YouTube.
Hello. I am from New Zealand and I am telling you to subscribe to the channel. It's a good channel. I watch it.
So let's get into it and watch some gameplay. You did come here for gameplay, right? You want to watch a World of Tanks video? Yeah, let's watch one.
As far as, hey guys, it's Klaus. Remember the old days? Remember the good old days? Yeah. Little flashback there of the good old days. A lot of things have changed since then. Not on the channel, we're still having fun, but a lot of things have changed in this game, let me tell you. The map is broken. Look at the mini-map. You see this distance between here and here? Are you looking at the mini-map? That distance is too short on this map. It's not long enough. The teams... this whole area down here sucks now. That's what's changed on this map. Because, let's just say that a lot of the maps were designed a long time ago, based on the tanks that were in the game when they were designed, and now there's new things in the game. For example, this thing. And this is the extreme example. And as I drive like a muppet and don't even back it to the spot properly, it takes me an extra 5 or 6 seconds to get here. On this particular map, if anyone gets to here, and there's not someone on the other team that counters this, then basically the game's over. Because even without maximum view range, the enemy team has lost now. Because this map is, in my opinion, broken. Let's just watch what happens here. As those poor guys that are just trying to play the game heading to that southwest spot of the map, well, they're not going to have a very good time. And you're probably thinking, oh, they don't have to go down there, that's their own fault. Well, the game starts and you're in tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you do get this map, and you learn a little bit about the map, and some tanks do well fighting in that southwest corner, and that's where you go. And oh, this poor Oni. Oh, his armor is going to save him. He's going to get away, right? He's going to have a good game? Not. Poor guy. Yeah, go back to the garage. And you learn to play that, and at the low tiers, you tend to be able to get there. It's part of the map, and I think the map was designed before a lot of the tanks with just ridiculous speeds. Like the speed has increased, the view ranges have increased. You don't even need really good view range to pull this off. But the speed, the mediums and the lights, there were never tier 9 and 10 lights. There were never these wheeled vehicles. the speed of tanks to get to this position. Let's just say that the tanks in the game now have outgrown this map. And now I'm looking at the mini-map. I know that no enemies have made it to that southwest corner. Like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that are still tentative. Just go kill that IS-3 in Sheridan. They're the only guys that have made it there. Now my teammates don't even realize that. That looks like they're going to do it. I'll take a shot here. But now there is a counter to that move. I'm not even going to get into what the counter is, okay? You guys can figure it out. But what the enemy team needed was a scout that would counter my spotting there, and then, you know. But the whole point is that one player that knows what he's doing on this map can win the game in the first 30 seconds. Assuming that the other team just doesn't have someone that counters it. And vice versa. The other side can win in the first 30 seconds of this if the enemy team doesn't have someone to... Because from tier 1 to 6, people have learned how to play this map based on tanks that have less view range, a little less speed, and they drive around and learn the positions. And then all of a sudden, they get to tier 7 and 8, and they end up bottom tier for the first few times on this map, facing tier 9s and 10s. And they start driving to their favorite spot and they explode in the first 15 seconds. And this happens on a lot of maps. It's basically the new tanks have outgrown the old maps. It's as simple as that. This game's over. And this is why we get a lot of these 15-1, 15-3, 15-5 victories. And because one person that does something at the beginning of the game that the enemy team doesn't counter, because of the maps, it's just makes such a huge deal that the game's over. This game's over. How the hell do we fix this? Like, this game's going to be just a walk away now. Is there any way we can fix this kind of stuff? And I know I don't have the solution. I'm not a scientist, and I'm sure all those programmers at Wargaming, maybe they're not. There's a lot to think about when you do. I got an idea. Why don't we just talk to someone who is an actual professor? Professor Herbert von Schnitzelberg from the University of Moose Jaw. I asked him to look into this about a week ago. Hey, Professor, I've got him on the separate screen here. Have you looked into this? Have you managed to figure anything out for us, Professor?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, my colleagues and I are very flattered and happy that we have been able to embark on this endeavor to assist you.
But have you figured anything out? Professor, have you figured?
Oh, yes, we have studied it, we have worked it, we have thought about it, we have met, we have perambulated and disposed of all irrelevant facts and focused.
Well, that's good.
And tried to determine the best. Although what might seem as a radical idea, we have fallen upon one possibility that could be a win-win, so to speak.
That's great. I'm glad we have the top minds working on what.
Oh, yes, we have.
What have you?
Picture this possibility, radical as it may seem. Perhaps, just perhaps it would improve the situation for everyone involved if they could possibly, radical idea of...
What is this idea?
Making the maps...
What?
Bigger.
Ah!
Yes.
That's probably why they haven't figured it out yet, those guys.
Yes, well...
At Wargaming. You need a bright mind.
Great minds at work sometimes come up with the most unexpected things.
Well, that's why I asked you to help out, buddy. Are you all right? Hello? It looks like we've lost the connection, but yeah, there you have it. So, I mean, you do need the brightest minds to try and figure these things out, right? Because, it is a complicated problem, and so you can't just willy-nilly fix it. You got to do something radical, like the professor suggested, make the map bigger. Let's have some fun here. Let's. Yes, the new wheeled physics is. I guess you weren't expecting that for me to flip over you and flank you like that. Can I get the kill, guys? I'm not a very good driver. I can't ram them. I'll just, yeah. I know you like it like that. Now, okay, 15-5. I'm sure that half the enemy team has no idea why they lost, and I'm sure half of my team has no idea why we won and why it was so lopsided. It's the matchmaking. It's the map. And I spotted everyone going to the west flank, and half of them, or almost all of them, died. And they had no chance because their Sheridan didn't counterspot. He went to the west side and died. But I can't leave it like that. Hey, let's watch a bonus feature while I ramble on a little bit more. Is this possible? Here's a solution. Because I know you can't easily remake a whole bunch of maps. Is there a way that they could just take that same map and maybe just for the high tiers do this, multiply the map by 1.5? You keep everything the same, aspect ratio and everything, but just make it, like for instance, you look at the minimap, there's those little squares on the minimap. On some of the maps, one square represents 100 meters by 100 meters or whatever. Just make it represent 150 by 150. Just multiply the map by 1.5. Is that possible? Then boom, then because I don't know if 1.5 is the right number. Maybe if you've increased tank speeds over the meta of the past 4 years by 50%, well then just make the map 50% bigger. And then, it's like if you wear a pair of pants when you're a kid and then you grow and you're 50% bigger. If you put on the same pants, you look like a moron, right? You buy a bigger pair of pants that are 50% bigger, and then they fit. So I'm just saying, can we make the map fit the new, make it 50% bigger? Is that easy to do? I'm not sure. If that's easy to do, then just take all the maps, the little ones that are obviously too small now that don't fit anymore, and just make them a little bit bigger. Go by whatever the factor is. You guys are at Wargaming, you're the smart guys. You can figure it out. Whatever that factor is. So you don't have to change the map. You don't have to remake it. You just say, the tanks on average have gotten 47% faster since we made this map. So it was balanced before. So let's make the map 47% bigger. We'll multiply the map by 1.47. Same map. Boom. Done. That's my solution. See, I don't just complain. I come up with solutions. Solutions is what I'm about. The whole channel, that's what this channel is about. It's about solutions. And occasionally about assholes. Speaking of which, now, this is our bonus feature. I couldn't leave it like that. Besides, the video was less than 10 minutes long, because on those broken maps, the games only last like 4 or 5 minutes. What do you want me to do, right? Look, there's an invisible tank pushing this artillery. Oh, no, there he is. It's Higginson. And Mega Lol 98 in his Tiger 1. The Tiger 1 is protecting his lower plate here, using Higginson. He's hull down is what he is. I can fix the broken maps easily by just a scalar increase in size, but it's hard to fix the assholes. It's you see, because one is a physical thing, a material thing. You can build a house, bricks and mortar and wood and appliances and plastics, but the human brain, we still don't understand, you see. And that's the difference. That's why a lot of these things in this game we could just fix. The map's too small, boom, multiplied by 1.47, fixed. Easy, it's a thing. Stretch, squeeze, manipulate, done. The pen's too high, lower it, right? This too fast, terrain resistance. There's an easy mathematical solution for all of those material things. But we're not all living in the material world. Some of us are trapped in our minds. Some unfortunates are trapped in minds that, let's just say, are not suitable to their playstyle. As is the case with Mega Lol here in his Tiger 1. Now, I'm not saying that this map is broken. I'm not saying anything about that. And I'm not saying that just because that map was broken, that the South Spawn will always win. I'm not saying that. I know some of you will somehow believe that. I'm not saying that the map is only one side will always win. That's not the point. The point is that it's just, if you know what you're doing, it's not fun because you win 15-2, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's not fun because you lose 15-2, because the map shouldn't be designed in a way that the outcome is basically a fait accompli in the first 15 seconds, is what I'm saying. But that's not always the case, because there is the Muppet factor, and that's why you're watching this bonus feature. Because no matter what, mathematics and solutions and perambulations and logical explanations and all the research, and we could get Professor Herbert von Schnitzelberg working on this. No matter how hard you work on it, it's the Muppet factor still is one of the biggest factors, because here in this game, with Megalol in his top tier tiger, Megalolling instead of playing, and the GW Panther doing nothing, and the AMX ramming himself to death on the enemy, and the M44 trying his best, and Megalol has launched himself into action to help push Higginson towards that last enemy. While he's being pushed, he's desperately trying to aim. Can he aim? The Tiger's taking a shot, and Megalol finishes him off. Teamwork! Despite all of this, what you've witnessed, 15-9 victory. Megalol puts another one in the win column. Let's see how Higginson did here in his M44. I think I said your name right for the first time there. He finished second. Trolled all game. Got second most XP. Bruiser. Megalol, well, he finished on... he wasn't at the bottom. And, well, Higginson made some credits. So, I don't know. What do I know? Is it the map? Are the maps broken? Maybe not. Maybe I just have no clue what I'm talking about. I guess it's just... it's the players. It's either the players or the map. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Remember the old days. I do remember the old days, though, when yeah, let's just say things have changed. Things have changed around here. You can't go back in time, but you can time yourself as you go back. Or no matter how hard I tried to get out, they pulled me back.